friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my Christmas decor top picks for 2025. This is a little bit of a traditional video for me on my channel during this time of year. In this video, I share my Christmas decor favorites that I have encountered around all the stores that I have visited while I was creating content for you. And on that note, I do have to say that there's a couple of items that deserve an unfiltered opinion, which I am going to give you in this video so you can make the smartest decisions when it comes to purchasing new Christmas decor this year. If you enjoy this video, I really hope you can consider hitting that red subscribe button down below. And without any further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. The first few items that I'm going to be sharing with you today are going to be from Target. And I have to admit that I haven't been to the store to check these items in person because I saw that both collections from Studio McGee and Hearth and Hand dropped a couple of Sundays ago. I checked them out and I ordered a couple of things that grabbed my attention. I have to say I wasn't too impressed, so I only ordered two things. First item is going to be this faux pine garland, which look spectacular on the website listing. It is a faux pine 6-feet garland. It has those beautifully shaped stems in such a nice green color for Christmas. And the garland also has these little kind of like dried up brown flowers that add such a nice rustic touch to the garland. And I love that each stem can be folded. That way you can mold it to your liking, to whatever surface it is that you're styling this under. Now, let's talk about the negatives about this piece. If I would have seen this garland at the store, I would passed on it right away. And the reason is because under natural lighting, this looks spectacular, and under overhead lighting, this looks very plasticky. Obviously, you're going to see it under overhead lighting at the store. And so I do have mixed feelings about this garland. It is $35. I would tell you that if you want this particular garland, make sure you use it in a place where you're not going to be 100% dependent on overhead lighting. If you don't want any kind of plasticky decor in your house, then I will tell you to skip this one. But I do have to say that I styled it on my fireplace mantle and it looked so beautiful. I do have a lot of natural light where my fireplace is, so I think I'm gonna keep it, but that's my opinion on these. If you are getting this garland this year, I think this will be the perfect one to style around your fireplace mantle because it does have different textures in the stems. It's gonna look so beautiful, and you can close it up or open it up as much as you like when styling it. That will be likely what I'll do this year. The next item that I'm going to be sharing with you today is the cutest Christmas touch for your decor this year, or at least one of my favorite finds. And it's going to be this woven or wicker Christmas tree that is made out of rattan in that beautiful dark color. So let's talk about that for a second. First of all, I really love that the strands on the woven or wicker material are really thin. It gives such a finesse or fine look to the item. I also love the dark color. It's just so proper for winter time or transitioning from fall to Christmas. And this one is the largest one, which is 3 scalloped cones stacked to each other for this beautiful look. As you can see, this is a little bit bent to the side, and I guess that's because these are natural fibers, so it's just not going to look perfect. I actually really like that. If you want a perfect piece, this might not be the right one for you. Like I said, this one comes in 3 different sizes. I ordered the large one for $22 only because I like this shape the most. I believe the smaller one goes for $12, and I would love to style this one on top of a couple of decorative books, maybe as the main character in a little vignette that you may have going on in your house, or on the side of a console table like I had in my background just a second ago, and you'll see in the background for the rest of the video. This is going to help elevate my decor. It's going to bring texture, especially if you combine it with like glass elements or metal elements. It's going to look so nice. This one right here is definitely one of my favorites this year. Next up, let's talk about Walmart this year. And I went there over a month ago, I think, to film a video for their Christmas decor. And I loved it so much. I found so many beautiful things. I think you guys enjoyed it as well. There's an issue with Walmart, not quite an issue, but something you need to be aware of. And I kind of gave you a glimpse on that Shop With Me video. And it's that a lot of people are reselling these decorations at the Walmart website for more money. Just be mindful of not overpaying for decor, not if you can avoid it, or go to your local Walmart and search for it, but do not buy from random links. That being said, let's talk about the first item I got, which is this beautiful stocking from the My Texas House collection this year. This is a really large stocking. It is 20 inches tall, which will be perfect for all of the stocking stuffers that you may want to get for your family this year. And these have the most gorgeous tone of deep red, almost burgundy-ish, that I love. It has that velvet or velvet-like fabric that gives it such a cozy look, and then the ruffle at the top makes it look so elegant and so nostalgic at the same time. If you have been decorating with neutral decor for the past few years and you want to break that up a little bit, this is going to be a great item for you because it's not that bright Christmas red that you may be wanting to run away from. This is a toned down red that will allow you to break up the neutrals on your Christmas decor, but will bring such a festive feeling into it. And if you really want to make these even more festive and you're not afraid of the colors and the gold for Christmas, then a good idea will be to stick in a few bells like these inside of the stocking. So I did this last year with my previous stockings, and you all asked me a lot, where did I get these bells? These are actually from Michael's from many years ago, but I know Hobby Lobby came up with some of these this year, so I will search for these. And I think this is such a charming and beautiful touch for these stockings. Obviously, these are going to be the main character on your fireplace mantle, and if you don't have a fireplace, then you can style these hanging from a shelf or maybe a TV stand. Whatever it is that you decide to do, these are going to be beautiful because these are such a nice find for Christmas. So I cannot wait to style with these, and of course, I'll take you along through that with me. The next item that I'm going to be sharing with you today is going to be these gorgeous reindeer stocking holders that come in two different sizes. This one is just under 14 inches and this one is just under 6 inches. And the big hype about these is that these are a dupe for ones from Pottery Barn that retail for $50, whereas the largest one right here looks almost identical and retails for just under $17. So nice dupes right here. I believe the only difference with the ones from Pottery Barn is that the small one is kind of kneeling down, the reindeer, whereas this one is standing, and they both have just different sizes. But these are made out of a very rustic metal and they're painted black. They combine function and beauty, which I love, because if you are decorating your mantle, you don't have to utilize additional decor elements on that side of the mantle because the reindeers are providing the function of holding your stockings and decorating that side of the mantle as well. And one thing about these is that you can pick and choose the sizes of the reindeers depending on your family. Maybe if you have a large mantle, you want to use a couple of the tall ones. In my case, my mantle is not very big, so I combine the tall and the small ones for a little bit more of balance. If you have children, maybe you can use two tall ones and the smaller ones for the kids. I think that'll look actually very cute. The garland or whatever kind of greenery you have around the area is going to look elevated, as well as in combination with the fabric of the stocking. So we like a good texture combination, and these are definitely great for that. Not to count that the silhouette is very beautiful and slim and elegant. So these are purchases that are going to contribute to an elevated, higher end look for Christmas, but for a more affordable price, which I love. Now let's talk about ornaments. And last year, Walmart ornaments were the star of the show on my Christmas tree, and this year they're not behind. The holiday time collection came out with some flocked ball ornaments, which I could not be any more obsessed with. This year they have a variety of colors, and I share that on my shop with me video, but my favorite of course were the dark red ones. So they're called dark red on the website, but they're definitely more of a burgundy color. As you can see, this one right here comes in a set of 4 for smaller ball ornaments, and then this one comes in a set of 2 for the larger set of ornaments. And for the larger ones, you have a plain ornament and then you have a ribbed ornament for adding a little bit more details to your Christmas tree. So this year I'll be using these likely on my main Christmas tree. I haven't decided, but these are fairly affordable and I ended up getting a few boxes of each type. I believe I got 4 of the smaller ones and 4 of the larger ones. If you are looking for flocked ornaments this year, take a look at Walmart because they definitely came out with some pretty ones this year. The next item that I'm going to share with you today is going to be the most expensive item in this haul. These are actually a non-seasonal piece of decor and I actually bought them for the fall season. But I don't know what happened during the last few months. I pretty much hit a wall. I unfortunately could not stay very consistent with my fall decor content and this piece was just left behind. I purchased it and never was able to show it to you, but I do plan to show it and style it for my Christmas decor, which is why I'm going to share it with you in this video. And I'm talking about these gorgeous hanging bells and I got them from Cottage and Key. This is actually my first purchase from Cottage and Key. These remind me a lot to Amber Interiors and I've been trying to source for something like this for the longest time. These I believe were on the $70 mark. I figured these will be a great piece not only for this holiday season but for the non-seasonal decor around my house, so I figure I will go ahead and invest in these. They come in 3 different sizes and I think for my Christmas decor they're going to look gorgeous paired with my Norfolk stems that are pre-lit. I think it's going to be so beautiful and I just cannot wait to start decorating for Christmas. So yeah, my little bells that I am so excited to finally share with you are going to be making an appearance on my Christmas decor this year and I cannot wait to share. All right, next up, let's go to Hobby Lobby and I took you all to shop there on my latest video that I posted last week and you all are loving it. I loved it too. So let me show you what I ended up getting on that day. One of the things that I was really impressed with Hobby Lobby this year is that they came out with their own Norfolk. Oh my God. One of you told me on the comment section how to say the word or the name Norfolk and I'm struggling, okay? So please bear with me. They came out with their new Norfolk collection that to me is beautiful. Not only has amazing pricing, the quality looks really nice. It doesn't look plastic and also the color of the green looks very nice for Christmas. Usually this type of greenery comes in a very bright hue of green, but the one from Hobby Lobby, they actually mastered the really nice military pine green, olive green that I am looking for my Christmas decor this year. So this is the first item that I got is this garland right here and it's a 6 feet garland. They do have one that has lights incorporated and another one that doesn't. I ended up grabbing this one and as you can see the fall of the stems is pretty beautiful and pretty natural. On that note, because the stems fall so nicely like this, I would not like to style this on a mantle, but I would rather put it on a surface flat just so that the stems can lay and you can appreciate it better. You can either put this on a dining room table as some sort of table runner, maybe even layer with an actual table runner, or you can put it on a console table towards the back so that these beautiful flowy stems come out to elevate the look of the surface and contribute to your decor. I believe this one was $25, which is such a nice deal for a piece like this. Honestly, Hobby Lobby, really nice. It took you long enough, but I am pretty happy. I think the wait was worth it. Next up for Hobby Lobby, it's a very popular viral item this year. I know it, and I have to say that I am part of the hype because I loved it too. And it's these beautiful antique wooden bells. These are so pretty because they look like an antique item. They are made out of this gorgeous dark wood, and the wood is carved with those adorable shapes. I love that they added this really rustic yet delicate and thin cord to it, because usually the antique brass bells come with those really thick and chunky cords. I appreciate something more like this. This bell also has an actual little bell at the bottom, and these will be perfect to incorporate in your Christmas tree if you want a rustic looking Christmas tree. But I'm not gonna use it like that. I'll probably just use it for table decor or around a garland on a surface. I got a total of 3 of them, and I believe they're going for just under $5 after the discount. These are incredibly affordable. You can also just buy one and put it on top of a couple of decorative books for an accent piece. These definitely look like you bought them at a more expensive store. I think they're going to elevate your decor this year. They look like a curated piece, and overall I am pretty happy with these. Next up for Hobby Lobby is one piece that you probably can tell that I really love on my shop with me video, and is these gorgeous carved reindeers that I have right here. I have the standing version and the sitting version. Unfortunately, I did not get these at the store that day that I filmed that video for you. I got them later online, and the sitting down version came broken. This leg is supposed to look like this right here, and it just was broken on the shipping box. I really like this, and I have to go to the store to see if I can exchange it, or I'll try to glue this myself. I was actually really surprised because these look like very sturdy pieces, and even on the little broken leg of the poor reindeer, I can tell that the material is quite thick. So I don't know what happened over there. But if you can get these at the store, I will strongly suggest you to do that if you are interested on these pieces. Aside from that, the reason why I really like these is because number one, reindeers are super festive. They have that gorgeous tone of deep brown. They're made out of resin, but they look like they're made out of metal. They have that carved texture, and they even made that faux patina that I really like, that can make your decor look super high-end and curated. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for them, but I'll leave the price on the screen for you. And these honestly are just great to be the main character of whatever vignette that you're decorating. For the purpose of showcasing the decor in this video, I styled these just on top of a couple of decorative books that I already have and used throughout the year in my decor, and this was so beautiful. So can you imagine if this is paired with garland, maybe a glass object, maybe some burgundy velvet ribbon? Oh my god, that'll look so beautiful, and that's probably what I'm going for this year with these. These definitely very nice. It is very unfortunate that the one became broken, but I'll keep you posted on what happens with that really soon. Another item that I got from Hobby Lobby is this beautiful sleigh or wicker sleigh that I have right here. Oh my god, this is very large, very beautiful. But why I like this piece so much? First of all, the color of the wicker material is gorgeous. Also, the strands of the wicker material are really thin, which I really like because it's what gives it that curated look. This one I actually found at my Hobby Lobby in a very tall shelf. So if you're having trouble sourcing stuff at your local Hobby Lobby, please look up, because they keep a lot of stuff over there. If I didn't, I would not have come across this piece that I love, and I have been searching for a few years now at my local Hobby Lobby. I think I paid $30 with the discount. I think this will be great in either a console table, and if you like to decorate your Christmas tree with a Christmas skirt at the bottom, you can place this at the foot of the tree. The reason why I say that is because my main Christmas tree has a wicker Christmas collar, and so it's not gonna look good with the same material placed right next to it. So I think in my home this will go on a surface. I still have to figure out what that will be. Also, you can just use it as it is. It's just so pretty and charming, or you can just add greenery and florals inside of it. This right here is a great, beautiful piece. Next up for Hobby Lobby is one of those items that is going to get my unfiltered opinion in this video. And I actually did give you my opinion on the Shop With Me video as well. And I'm talking about these berry stems. These are just absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. When I saw them at the store, I love them. Not only I love the deep tone of red that they have, but I also love the contrast in sizes in the stems, meaning we have have larger berries, smaller berries, we have red berries, we have burgundy berries. I love that. Another great detail that Hobby Lobby did amazing with is the greenery pieces on the berries. They look very dried and very dark in color, and that just only elevates the look of this piece right here. I have 2 of these stems total, but now let's talk about the negatives of this stem of this piece right here. The berries, of course, are made out of styrofoam. It's not a secret. I just think that whenever they transported them to my local Hobby Lobby, many of them were really destroyed, and you can see the styrofoam. Actually, in the styled shots that you're seeing in this video, I used them and then I picked them up, and I am noticing some damage already. So these are not very great quality. Unfortunately, it's the truth. They look beautiful, but they're not great quality. And because I noticed this in the store, is that I did not get a great amount of these. If you like these as much as I do, then probably the safest way to style these will be on a vase. If you are going to get a lot of these, please be mindful of the quality. But if you want long-lasting decor that lasts you for many years, then gotta be honest, this is probably not going to be the right pick for you. Still very beautiful. All right, my friends, that's going to be everything for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you liked any of the items that I shared with you today. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed, I really hope you can consider subscribing. And without any further ado, I really hope I can see you in my next one. Bye.